Hi friends, good evening to you all. Today I think was a very dicey kind of a market. Of course, we had a slight clue and had previously mentioned in a couple of groups that there is a possibility of the market opening or making a big move one side. We had a big gap up. Our first target and second target in Nifty was hit, and when it came to Bank Nifty, also, I think the next second target was also hit. These are the levels which we had also mentioned in our previous day videos. So what is that we are expecting for tomorrow? By the closing of the market, we had mentioned if Nifty does not hold above this, then we can expect maybe 17,760 by tomorrow or 17,750 by tomorrow, which is actually, in fact, I think almost today's opening. So that doesn't mean that market has to open and make this type of a move. It's just a view basis certain factors of open interest and charts. So there were only two calls which we had shared today. I think one was 18,000 call, which went uh, from 40, it went almost about high of 78. Another call which we had shared, I think, if I remember, was 17,900. Apart from that, we had few equity calls which more or less we exited at cost because of non-movement. 17,900. Sorry, this is 17,900 call was the other call which we shared today. Uh, which I think made a high of 128. Our buying was somewhere at close to 90. This we had given by just yeah, around 1055. So at 1055 it was around 94 or 93. Let's look at the charts once. Around 1055, yes. Yeah, it was somewhere close to this is a trouble. The charts don't open normally after market on the laptop. Anyways, from 90 it went to 128 or so, and it was a quite a good profitable trade. Uh, for tomorrow, we are expecting market to move down, basis the charts, basis the volumes, the open interest, and various other factors. Now, many of the people keep asking me, how do you analyze? It's basically most of the times it is by experience, it is by observations, by analysis of charts. Charts generally tell us the story. So let's see if our market analysis or chart analysis, whatever you can call it as, is right, and give us a nice gap. What we see is Dow Jones already is at 1.5 8% down. Uh, I think it opened. Let's look at the daily candle. Yes, it has opened somewhere at 31 150. Yeah, yesterday I think it closed around 31 180, and it's almost like uh, big down. We also see SGX is down by almost 100 points or so. So we expect the market to continue tomorrow in the same way. Uh, Meanwhile, let's look at open interest. PCR yesterday when we saw was somewhere around 0.6%, zero point 0.6. Today it has come up. So put writers have actually slightly increased today. 17800 put writer has taken positions and hoping that the market shall not go below this. But what I can see is this is oversold. So there has to be a bit of a correction on this. So we should be able to see 17,700, or the lower side, what we support we see is 17,600. My target on Nifty spot, as I said, is around 17, uh, 750 to 690 or 680. So these are the levels for tomorrow. Uh, Unless otherwise there is some kind of a, on the upper side, I would possibly uh, think of going long above 17,850 or slightly above for a target of 17,940. And above this, my next target would be easily 80,050 levels or so. These are the levels which I am looking to trade with tomorrow in Nifty. I hope viewers you are able to hear me well. Please type yes if you are able to hear me, so that I am able to know that you're all able to hear my voice clearly, because sometimes there is a issue with the system. In case of Bank Nifty, I shall remain short, or I shall possibly go short below 41 370. My target would be somewhere close to 41 19 170. And below this, I think I can expect target somewhere close to 4973 or so. Let's look at the open interest for Bank Nifty as well, and see how it is placed. Meanwhile, friends, if you have any questions regarding any stock options, normally I see people asking me, I have bought Idea, I have bought Dover at 600. I request you to provide the strike price, the entry price, and even if possible, the lot. PCR here is oversold, so there has to be a bit of a correction. But yes, there is a strong call writer at 41,500, a put writer at 41,000, which is a strong support, and 40,000 is the next supports. 40,500 and 40,000 is a very strong support for this week. Let's look at some of the stocks. Uh, Meanwhile, I will also provide uh, Bank Nifty pre-option calls. How many of you want Bank Nifty pre-option calls? But then the analysis, The trading is that the price, you have to enter it only. Okay, let me take an example. If the chart's open here, no, the charts are not opening. So normally we will enter if I give a buy price above 41,500, then the price has to move from bottom to above. Not when we will not enter if the price is coming from the top to bottom. It's only from whenever I mention above. So 41,400. The strike price for tomorrow, I think we will look at 41,500 or 41,600. We will select 41,600 put and 41,300 call maybe. Yes. So I'm selecting 41,600 put and 41,300 call for tomorrow. These are my trades, or these are the pre-market trades. That doesn't mean the market. If we miss this trade, we will look at other strike prices and entry prices, basis the price action. So we shall buy 41,300 call if price moves above 460. Currently it is at 407. 460 or 470. SL would be 410. Target would be 540 to 595. Buy 41 600 put if the price moves above 450. SL would be 390. Target would be 540 to 590. So these are the two strike prices, or two I would look at. Meanwhile, please request you to provide your feedback on how you find our calls, our reviews. I have a query here. He says 41,500. I'm not able to understand the query. Can you please elaborate the query? Are you holding a position? Always, please, friends, understand. If you're holding a position, please tell me, mention the strike price. Please mention the entry price as well, so that we are able to analyze better. So you are asking about 41,500. I am not sure whether he is holding 41,500 put. So anyways, we will think that he's holding over 41,500. What's the entry? 41,500. It's good. 41,500 put. 41,500. Okay, 41,500 at 300 and One moment. Let me look at the charts. Currently 41 500 is at 350, 353 I think. If this price moves above 390, then I think we can expect yes, 395 above we can expect around 450. So good. I think some of them who are observing my views in the groups have taken puts, and I'm sure they will make some profit. Reliance, I had mentioned 2,500, uh, below 2,518. I'm looking to short, and in fact, it went around 2,494. I had also mentioned about 2,522 price can move up, and in fact, this somewhere here, I think we mentioned at this candle. Yes, I think at this candle. So it came almost to our entry and went about 2522, made a high of 2536, and then straight came down below our short and made 2496. So very dicey uh, Reliance. If you ask my view for Reliance, I'm still kind of having a bearish view on Reliance. In fact, I am sure it will be trading in this range. Possibility is that it may take support here and then move up. However, it is not going to go up very easily. It may trade here and then slowly tend to move up. However, whether this will happen by this expiry is a very tough question to answer, because some of them are asking me that. What I feel is Reliance is a stock which will not, at least for me, I am not very positive for this week. We can expect Reliance to go further down up to 2418 also, and then maybe go up. So going long on Reliance at this moment, I am not very keen on. Yesterday we had mentioned Maruti has some steam left. We can possibly expect 10,000, I think is what I had mentioned, uh, which is the all-time high, which is still looks like it may hit this target. Oh, if somebody is holding Reliance, I mean, sorry, Maruti, good to hold. Uh, Only think of shorting if price moves below, exiting only if price tends to move below 9,000 on an intraday basis. I think Maruti uh, tomorrow can be short, can come down, can be shorted. We can expect 9,040 to 8960 also. This is my view on Maruti for intraday. Kotak Mahindra Bank, as I mentioned, is slightly uh, on the bearish side. Today, I think it tried to move up towards our target of 1970. Could not sustain here, has come down again, testing 1933. Uh, Possibility is that this may come down towards target of 1904 or 1890 also. Uh, Most of our friends are long on data consumer, so let's have a look at that as well. Today, in fact, it tend to tested, it moved up to 91815 levels up to till 1 o'clock, and then it has straight come down to 800 levels or so. If you ask me tomorrow, I am expecting to looking to short this possibly for a target of 1785, but then a big bounce is also can be expected on this stock. Uh, Possibly, okay, let me remove all this drawings. Okay, once this price comes here, I'm expecting a bounce, so I would possibly look to buy somewhere. I would possibly add some at 780 levels and 750 also on the equity front. So every dip for me is a kind of a buy. Uh, I would add very few here because I also see a strong possibility of Tata Consumer moving down up to 718 to 695 also. So somebody who's looking to go long, I think it is better we kind of wait, because I see price can come down lower, then move up. So one bit of quantity we can add at this levels, and then we can add few at 730. What's my view of Bank Nifty tomorrow? Okay. These are the levels on Bank Nifty spot. Okay. Since below this, I think 41, 41,369. I am expecting price to move up to 41,173. If it sustains or moves below, then we can expect target of 40,970. However, if price sustains above 41, if price moves like this and starts moving up, then I would definitely go long. My first target would be 41,750, and my next target would be somewhere at, if price moves above even this, then my next target would be 42 200 or so, or 4200 or 200. So these are my targets. uh, I would not want to be biased that market will go down or go up. I would go as per how the market moves. Yes, you can join my group. I have a paid group. I also train Most of the people keep asking me, what do I train on? My training is very, very simple. For a newcomer, I would train on the basic training, identify where is market heading by simple price action. On the advanced, we understand open interest, FI data, volumes, whether it is a short covering, long build up, short build up, or long covering. Basis which you have an informed decision to enter whether to go long or short. And right strike, how to identify right strike price, entry, SL, and exits. We also, as you go advance, as you keep enter our mentorship program for about, which is for almost 3 months, you will slowly understand to analyze BTST or STBT, whatever you can call it as, etc. This is very basic what I am talking about here. How to identify is the strategy which you all learn. If you want to join my group, please WhatsApp me. I have a paid channel, a paid group. My WhatsApp number is 7411234171. So you can join my weekly calls or monthly calls. If you are a futures trader, we also give positional, we try to give positional futures position in index. Intraday 2 or 3 index options with 92% to 100% accuracy. What I can say is, even if you lose in the one trade, you will not only recover, you will be profitable in the next trades. Whatever you pay or for the subscription, for the paid services, you should definitely recover in a week, in not even a week's time, maybe in 2 3 days time. Okay, what is the fee? Uh, Fee for training or uh, suggest you ping me personally. I shall be able to. I shall able to guide you. So let's go back to the charts. Let's look at Nifty 50 stocks, how they perform today. Let's see how they can perform tomorrow. I think SIP pharma stocks have been doing well. Dr. Reddy's, Cipla, Sun Pharma did extremely well today. Tata Steel seems to be hoping that uh, still has some approval bills to be pending. So I think the expectations, Hindalco and Tata Steel moved up. For a very long term perspective or short term, I think one may look to enter ICICI Bank. Uh, this may retrace back uh, up to 900 levels. I think there you may tend to buy for a target of 940 or higher. You may even add if it comes to 890 levels, a very strong support for ICICI Bank. But yes, I'm sure it will retrace back up to uh, 892 levels. Please add for a long-term perspective. Axis Bank also, I think should wait for dips. We can expect access to come up to 795 levels. Then you can add long. Always remember, a long-term investor is the best thing. Doesn't mean that when I say long, just buy any stock for that matter. Buy good quality stocks. Stay away from IT for now. Stay away from steel sectors maybe now. Look at possibly, I think pharma is looking good for me. You may look at pharma, and I have mentioned already two stocks where to buy entries. So please look at them. Uh, I think PSEs can get hit quite badly. So I would suggest to stay away from PSEs, publics. Let's look at infra. Infra, I think is also looks to come down. I see a kind of support which can come in infra here, here, and here. So let's wait and see. Infrastructure stocks can also be added. FMCG may be a good time to add. Let us wait and see how market unfolds tomorrow and coming days. Reality is already moved quite a bit of down. I think we should also start adding IT at 440 these levels. The low we can see is 422 on IT. So keep eye on all these stocks in the coming days. I mean on these sectors, and then we can see how it unfolds. So thank you all for your time. I hope our channel has been helpful. Please share your feedback, share the channel with your friends, and let them also make best use of